The intent is not to obstruct or agitate or interfere, but to document, to record, and to exercise people's First Amendment rights, which we fully support.
That was Governor Mills addressing reporters on Thursday, discussing her concerns over ICE activity in Maine and expressing support for peaceful protesters. Mills says the Trump administration has yet to return her calls or provide clarity on the role and direction of ICE agents operating in the state. Other state leaders are matching her concern, with Senator Angus King discussing his disapproval of the way ICE agents have handled arrests.
Enforcing immigration law is fine. That's what law enforcement is all about. How it's being done, however, with the damage that's being done to our community, is what's of concern to me.
Senator Susan Collins released a statement discussing both ICE activities and those protesting them. She said in part, quote, "There are people in Maine and elsewhere who have entered this country illegally and who have engaged in criminal activity. They could be subject to arrest and deportation pursuant to the laws of the United States, and people who are exercising the right to peacefully gather and protest their government should be careful not to interfere with law enforcement efforts while doing so," end quote. ICE leaders have released statements assuring communities that agents are simply present to do their jobs. Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs Tricia McLaughlin stated in part, quote, "Our officers are the best of the best. Every single day they put their lives on the line to arrest some of the worst criminals on the planet. Despite these attacks and the massive risks they take on, our officers and agents conduct themselves with the utmost professionalism and exhibit an enormous amount of restraint," end quote. House Minority Leader Billy Bob Fockingham took to social media to encourage folks not to interfere with law enforcement operations.
Stop the craziness, stay home, stay out of the way of law enforcement operations, or you're going to get somebody hurt. You're going to get yourself hurt.
Congressional candidates are also speaking out from both parties. Senate hopeful Graham Plattner took to social media to express his disapproval of ICE agents operating in Maine and encouraging peaceful protest.
We do not abide people coming in and terrorizing our communities. ICE needs to prepare itself for the fact that Mainers stand up for each other.
Former governor and current congressional candidate Paul LePage released a statement on his Facebook page, saying in part, quote, "We all know ICE is conducting operations in Maine to take illegal aliens with heinous criminal histories into custody. Some of those arrested include criminals convicted of aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and endangering the welfare of a child. We all know that Mainers do not feel safe in many of our cities, and I welcome the efforts to get dangerous criminals off of our streets," end quote. In studio, Callie Warren, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.